Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Thursday, you guys. Today is Thursday, March 23rd, 2023, and I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And today we are here for some quilting information to share some quilting goodies. So, hello. How are you guys? I am super busy. Maybe starting to feel a little worn out. Super busy with cutting kits. But how are all of you? I will update you on that in just a second. I have some information about that today for you guys. Let's see who is here. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. Hey, Jude. Hello. Hello, Chris. Stitching Snow Village. I love it. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Donna. Hello, Patty. Rain and gloom. Sad week for us. Oh, Patty. I am so sorry to hear that. That is a hard path to go down, my friend. I am so sorry for you and for your daughter. So sorry. That is very, very sad. That's hard. It's a hard situation. So hugs to you, hugs to your daughter, condolences, and prayers for healing and happiness again when the time comes. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Sally. Hello, Chris. Hello, Tammy S. Hello, Donna. Hello, Jody. Oh my goodness. First baby goats born this morning. You're expecting 100 baby goats. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of baby goats coming your way. Hello, Amy. Hello, Free Spirit. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Kay. Hello, Martha. Sally Quilt. Hello, Colleen. Your order's headed your way, my friend. Hello, Sammy Lee. Okay, it's cloudy and dreary in Missouri. Jude, you still have snow up there? A good 6 inches. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing robins up there yet? The robins are here hopping around our yard. My little one and I have been paying close attention to them. Those robins have arrived. Hello, Jen. Hello, Amy's Quilty Adventures. Hello, Glenda. Hello, Sarah. Yes, Marcia. Get to check that one off my long list. I felt really good to get that done today, to get those invoices out to you guys. So yes, the invoices are out there for that. And it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one to make. It's cute. It's very cute. Marcella, hello. I did, Colleen. Colleen says, did you see I remembered to order the link and cross stitch? I did, and I'm so glad that you did. I saw it on there. I said, oh, perfect. I can't wait to see you stitch it. I know you love that stuff. We have snow coming tomorrow through Saturday. What? I thought we were done with the snow. Tammy S. Oh, Dee has soccer boot camp this weekend. So they're supposed to be outside like all day long on Saturday and Sunday doing soccer boot camp stuff. So snow is going to be rotten for that team. Ugh. No robins yet. We'll probably be headed your way in like maybe a couple weeks. I think you guys are usually about a couple weeks. Like in the fall, you're a couple weeks ahead of us. We're a couple weeks behind you, and I think maybe we're a couple weeks ahead of you for springtime. So, robins will be coming soon. Kay saw her first robin on Tuesday. Oh, and did I hear snow for Saturday? Oh, I hope for the sake of the soccer team, I hope no snow this weekend. This I know, Lori. Yes. I did talk to Paulette about it, and she's sending me some. She sure is. She's sending them my way. We talked about that, I may think last week, maybe. I'm not sure that they're in the mail to me yet. I haven't gotten a shipment notification, but they will be coming soon because we did talk about it and she said she could ship them to me. So they will be coming. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Fiber Arts Amy. Tammy, you've seen a ton of robins. Yeah, I have too. Like even okay, well, I don't see any right this minute, but there are a bunch out there hopping around the yard. Did you get my email regarding my new address? I did, Valeria. I'm so sorry I have not responded to you yet, but yes, that is fine. Um, Valeria, just if you get an invoice for anything, just don't pay it until you get settled, until you're at your new place and you're ready to pay it. So, two things to keep an eye on. Number one, when you get your invoice, make sure that the address is correct. And if it isn't, then send me an email and say, you know, get the address correct in the system. I've already done it, but sometimes it doesn't go through necessarily. And so I've had issues before where I've updated it, but it doesn't go through. And then until I do it again, then it goes through. So just to be safe, if the address is not updated when you receive an invoice, just tell me to update it before you pay it. And then if you get any invoices before you're ready to have it shipped, just don't pay it. Don't pay the invoice until you're in your new house and at your new address. That'll be the best way to do it to make sure that nothing accidentally gets sent out the door to you and you're not going to be at your house to get it. That's the best way to do it. Because right now, because things are super busy, I'm not the only one shipping. My husband has been in shipping when he is able to. And I'm not always there with him to kind of say, oh, don't ship that one or don't do that. So just don't pay your invoice until you're ready for it to ship. Margaret, still cold and rainy in Tucson. I'll take snow for your team. Take one for the team, Judy. Hello, Tracy. You had finches there, Patty. Wow. Hello, Sherry. Valeria, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Good luck with your move, my friend. That's a lot to take on. So good luck with that. And we'll take care of you. So don't worry. We'll make sure your stuff gets to the right place. Between the two of us, we can do it. We'll get you all situated and up and running in your new space. You are so welcome. Sharon, it's 78 there. Oh my goodness. My goodness, that's pretty nice. We're supposed to hit 50s. I think this next week, we're pretty excited about that. I do. Tracy, oh my gosh, I do. Look at that. I mean, I have my holy sweatshirt on. This thing has holes in it. I am not put together for today's live stream, and I apologize for that. I am running low on fuel right now with this cutting that is going on. So, Bee Vintage has arrived. It arrived last week, and as soon as it got here, hi, Jane. 80 here in Plant City, Florida. Oh my gosh, 80 degrees. As soon as it got here, started cutting like crazy, and still cutting like crazy. So, which is fabulous. Like that's exactly what we want, right? Like we want to have a ton of kits to cut up. It's a little bit unusual right now because our primary cutter is not here. She's in Texas still for the winter. But that's no problem. Like that we knew that going into it. So we're just plugging away with cutting. So, we're nearing we're nearing the end, though. It's close. We are close to getting done. So, I just have to, like, I feel like how one might feel. I've never run a marathon, but how one might feel when they're like, "Oh my gosh," they hit the wall and they just need to get through it to get the rest of the stuff done. I feel a little bit like that. Um, but we are close. We are very, very close. And I actually ordered a, a tool that might make cutting go a little bit faster. So it's supposed to arrive today. I'm a little scared to use it, but it could make it go faster. So we'll see. We'll see if I'll have all my digits by the end of the day, hopefully. Oh, no, no. I know that's not what you meant, but that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, oh, uh, thank you, Jen. Martha, you were doing great, great job. Thank you. It drives me crazy when, um, like, it's just not feasible, but I want to receive stuff and then ship it to you right away. Like, I don't want any delay. And so I mean, that's not feasible. That's not realistic, right? Like, I understand that. The logical side of my brain understands that, but I still don't like it. And so I want to get stuff out the door to you guys right away. And when um it takes a few days or a week or week and a half, it's like it kills me to not have those invoices sent and everything out the door to you guys. So, but we have time. I mean, the so long doesn't start till July. You guys are going to get your stuff in plenty of time. It's just me putting pressure on myself. Like, I just want things to be at a certain level, and you know, that's just how it goes. You look great, but you might need some coffee. I know, or tea. I need to maybe drink some tea and then a good night's sleep. I agree. I might have a cup of tea, but when I go back to the shop after this live stream. Margaret just heard yesterday that big quilt show in California in the fall lost their time slot for this year. No further info. Oh, big quilt show in California in the fall lost their time slot for this year. Well, that's no good. Wonder why that happened. Hello, Marie. Okay, so I do have some. Let's get to the important stuff first, and then I have other important. That's all important, but I'll save this stuff for second. Um, let's talk a little bit about Be Vintage. This has arrived at the shop. It is beautiful. I've been working with it for now about a week, and it is beautiful, you guys. This sampler is going to be so fun to put together. It's gonna be so fun to put together. Free spirit every day, one step at a time. It's all good. The sun will come out. Thank you, free spirit. I appreciate that. One step at a time. That is for sure. So it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As I said, we are in the midst of cutting up kits, and we will be getting yardage online. So I'd like to not put the yardage online until all the kits are cut up and done. So then, hello, Deborah. Stitching Granny of 18. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, Deborah. That's happy, happy news. Here's the cheater print. And then with this collection, the other thing that's a little bit different about this collection is normally with Lori's collection, she has like a sew long quilt kit that we cut up and then 2 box kits that come with each collection. So we are responsible for cutting up one kit. With this one, there are multiple quilt kits that we are cutting up. Because we're one of not very many shops that offered all of them to you guys, not just the sampler sew long quilt, but all of them. So that's taking a little bit extra time to cut all of those kits up since we offered all of them. But I like being able to offer all of them to you. So that will never change because I always want to give you guys a kit option. I think kits are so nice to just be able to get it and have everything you need. And then the other different thing with this one is for Be Vintage, Lori pulled from a bunch of different fabric collections to be able to put these kits together. So basics collections. So she's not just using B vintage for some of them, she's using B basics or B plaids or some B ginghams sprinkled in there, B backgrounds. So pulling from a bunch of different collections, not just all within the same collection. So um this one, B vintage sampler kit, is going to be so fun to put together. My hope is to be able to start invoicing for all this stuff. It'll depend on how smoothly cutting goes with this new tool that's arriving today. If it goes really smoothly, then I could have invoices sent to you as early next week. I'll say that to get to be a little generous with a cushion on my end. It could be this weekend, but it could be as early next week. Otherwise, it could be mid to late next week by the time you see B vintage invoices. And I just want to be completely honest with you so that everybody's on the same page. Um, Holy moly. Martha says, because you're offering all the kits, your customers are going to increase, I'm sure. I hope so. That's what we hope. We we want to keep growing our shop. That's our goal. We don't want to stay stagnant. So we hope that more customers will find us and order stuff from us. What's the new tool? Machete. It's like, I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know the name of it, but it's like a circular saw fabric cutter. So it's electrical and you can cut up to an inch of fabric at a time. So for this one, for example, it wouldn't work for all kits that you're cutting, but if you have a kit that you're cutting that has 10-inch squares in multiple SKUs, like let's say you have 10-inch squares, like this one calls for a bunch of 10-inch squares, and it's all of this and all of this and all of this. So 1, 2, 3, like 2.25 columns. So then you can put all of those SKUs, lay them all out, line them all up really nicely, like all of that. And then you use this rotary electric, like circular saw, handheld circular saw to cut it. So you can cut a bunch at one time. So wish me luck. Jen, I think I know what you're talking about, and I've wondered if it will help you, but be careful. I know, I know. We're going to see. We're going to see how it goes. We'll see. Is that applique? This is applique. Yes. Oh, it's going to be so fun to put together. It's going to be so fun. I'm really curious to see how that tool works. Should we wear safety goggles? We might need to. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm cautious, and so I hope that right there will be, safety enough because I'm cautious about it. So we'll see. Impressive. No sleeping while using that tool. No, that's for sure. Sounds like a commercial version of AccuQuilt. Sherry, I've seen people use those tools. Scary, but seems to cut like butter. Yeah, it does. It goes through the fabric really nicely. I mean, surprisingly nicely from what I've seen. So we're going to give it a try. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So this beautiful, going to be lots of fun to put together. This So Long starts in July. So I hope all of you are just being patient and holding on tight for Happy Little Stitch Shop to get all the ducks in a row and get all the yardage online and get, everything ready to go. Because once we get it done, then we're ready to go. And then it's like, okay, we're back firing on all cylinders again. Like it'll be good once we get it all done. But what really stresses me out in the meantime is people who are really anxious to get their stuff and they don't want to wait. And then I lose, those customers. So I don't like that. It is kind of like an electric rotary cutter. Yeah. Angela will be bussing. That's right. I hope so. I want to join the L Club. What is the L Club? What is the type L? Please post a video of the new cutting tool when it's up and running. I'm curious. I will try. I will try to remember. Okay, so that is that one that we are cutting. We're in the midst of cutting that one right now. This one is all cut. So this one, invoices will be going out very, very soon for this one. So that's vintage butterflies. This one is vintage apples. All cut, all done. This one, Sunbonnet Sue. Oh my gosh, I cannot stand it. This one is so cute. We had a little bump in the road on this one. And so I have a message out to Riley Bike Designs. Those of you who reserved this, if I need to, I will be sending you guys an email individually. This one is not quite done yet. We're waiting on that one. And then Vintage Leaves is done. Scotty Dogs, not quite done yet, but that one will be done soon. And then Vintage Kites is done and ready to go. And then along with Be Vintage is Martha, join us and be free. Type L as the opposite of A. L is lazy club. I didn't see your post. I missed it. Oh, that's funny. Kim, if I have an order for the retreat and now send another order, can you add them together? It would be easier for me to add to your invoice. If you submit another order, there's no guarantee that it will ship together. So it would be easier if you send me an email, Kim, and let me know what you want added to your invoice, and then I can add it to your invoice before you pay it. That's the best. That's the best way to do it. Sally Quilt. Heck no, Angela. A little extra time just gives your customers extra time to plan and collect tools and notions. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Marsha, I'm a proud member of the L Club. You have accomplished a lot. Don't stress. It's coming together. We're close. We're close. I'm starting to run out of juice, but we're close. So I just need a little swift kick in the pants and I'll be good to go. It's okay, just me being silly. I love it when you are silly. Jane, off topic, but how much backing do we need for the retreat kit? 1.5 yards. Yeah, 1.5 yards. If you want extra, like if you're the type of backing person who's like, I need some extra just because it makes me nervous, then 2 yards, but 1.5 is what's called for. 1 3/8 is actually what's called for, but 1.5 to get it in a 1/2 yard increment. Patty, we can't do anything with the kit until the Be Prepared come out sometime in June. I hope so. Don't remember. Yes. Yeah, it probably will be sometime in June. You're welcome, Kim. You just need a giant glass of orange juice. Instant sunshine. There you go. Need some orange juice. Okay. So that is along the Be Vintage lines. While I'm talking about Be Vintage, I also wanted to tell you guys, because I know a lot of you guys have been, I can show you this. Look at that. Look how pretty it is. Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. This fabric is so, so pretty. So this is the Be Vintage Fat Quarter Bundle. This is what will be coming your way to those of you who reserved it, hopefully next week. That's my hope. That's my hope. It's my hope. So Be Vintage Fat Quarter Bundle. You guys, the collection is really, really pretty. A lot of fun. Debbie, do you think Be Vintage So Simple Shapes will be in by the end of the month, or will you wait? Yes, they will be. Yep. So yes, I will have those online before the end of the month. I sure will. You're welcome, Jane. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. You need to be pampered at the spa retreat. Oh, I would probably fall asleep. How I'm feeling right now, I would probably fall asleep and be like super relaxed. Oh my gosh, that sounds lovely. So beautiful, gorgeous. It's hard to open. It is hard to open them. I agree. They're so pretty all stacked up. It has not arrived yet, Colleen, and I thought it was going to arrive early March. That was the word that I had received, was that Bright Stars by Teresa Kogut would be arriving early in the month or start to ship early in the month. And I haven't gotten it yet. So no shipment notification either. So I'm really surprised about that. We've got we'll have kits to cut up for that too. The 4.0 readers, Patty. Ooh, hold on. Oops. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Well, Patty, I am going to, let me look. Okay, I'm going to add them to my cart right now. And as soon as I place my next order, they will ship to us. So they're in my cart. So hopefully in a few weeks, those will be in stock. Can you clarify, Sally Quilt says, I heard you say that you include the shapes with the kits. Is that so? So I add it to your invoice. So if you reserved a Be Vintage kit with us, then when I invoice you for the balance due for the kit that you reserved, I will add the shapes to your invoice. So they'll be added to your invoice when you get your kit invoice. So I've already gotten, oh my gosh, you guys, I have so many Be Vintage shapes. It's crazy. I've gotten enough to cover everybody who ordered and reserved a kit with us. So you don't have to find them separately. You don't have to reserve them separately. Just know that if you ordered a kit with us, I know you're going to need the shapes. So then I just order enough shapes to cover all the kits that have been reserved. And then when it comes time to invoice, I just add it to your invoice and then they ship together and you get everything in one package. I know, because I chatted with Teresa about it, Colleen, at Nashville. And we were both talking about how it was supposed to be coming soon. We were both very excited about it. You have to buy two, one to use and one to look at. This is 2 fat quarter bundles. That's true. I used to not want to open those fat quarter bundles, but they look so much better in a quilt. That's true too. You are welcome, Sally Quilt. Hello, Carla. Hello, hello. Okay, so along the line of Be Vintage, you guys have been waiting for these tape measures to get back in stock, and they have arrived. So back in stock, these sold lickety split when they first came in, and it took a little bit for me to get the replacements, to get them restocked, but they are restocked. So here is the Frosting Sunbonnet Sue tape measure. It has a vinyl cover, and it still has, my little one plays with this one all the time. She thinks you can't see the button because it's hidden under the vinyl. So she would pull it out and she'd be like, it's broken. It doesn't work. It's broken. I said, there's a button. She said, I don't know. There's not. She's like, I don't see a button. There's no button. I said, well, you can feel it with your finger. And she felt it. And I said, push right there. She goes, oh. And so now she's like, all day long. So the Sunbonnet Sue one in frosting is here. The Dahlia in Daisy is here. The Sea Glass Floral is here. And the Denim Cherries are here. So all of those tape measures are back in stock. Also, love the Sunbonnet Sue. The Sunbonnet Sue. Yes. I do too. She's so cute. She's adorable and smart. She needs her own tape measure. Well, she pretty much has her own. I keep this in a little next to my cross stitching space, just in case I ever need to measure or whatever. I just keep this handy in a little tray at the table next to where I stitch. And so she picks it up and plays with it all the time. The only thing I say is just please be sure you put it back when you're done. And so far, she's done a really good job of putting it back. Okay, this has arrived. This is the Be Vintage Vinyl Zipper Pouch. It has arrived. And I also have the Prairie Vinyl Zipper Pouch in stock. So here's the Prairie one, and here is the Be Vintage one. I have them both. I put floss in them inside my project bag. So Prairie Vinyl Zipper Pouch and Be Vintage. Both are in stock. Okay. So those are some Be Vintage notions that have been restocked or have just arrived. Okay, then I want to share with you guys, I think those pouches are adorable too. And they can be used for so much more than just, I use them for floss just because I'm not super imaginative, I guess, but they can be used for so many other things to put stuff in, or even like a makeup bag or something like that. Okay, and then I have to give you my friendly service announcement. This one I'm ordering next week. So this will likely be the last time I talk to you about it, like share the storyboard with you until it gets close to time to ship it. Carla says, are you going to do a quilt along with one of Teresa Koget's quilts? So we have two for reservation. One is called Bright Stars and the other one is called Folk Art America, I think. We were not planning to do a sew along. So no, we don't have any sew along for that collection on the books, but it is very, very pretty. And my hope in the future, I'm trying to get everything figured out to be able to offer a larger variety of sew-alongs. So that those wheels are turning. It's going to take a while to kind of get everything figured out and organized for it, but those wheels are turning and I am working on that to offer more. I just need help. And so I've had people come forward and offered to help, which is like so sweet. But now I just need to kind of organize that in my brain and be able to dole things out. Because I can't, it's occurring to me that I can't do all of the things by myself. And so, but I still want to be able to offer a variety. Like I want to do the stuff that I really want to do, but I also, my problem is that I really want to do everything. Like I think every collection that comes through our shop, I could pick a quilt that I would love to do. So that's kind of my problem, is that I can't say yes to everything. And it's really hard for me to not say yes to everything because I really want to make everything. But I have to just, you know, I have to just accept that I can't do all of the things. So in the future, Carla, what I'm trying to say is in the future, we're working towards offering a bigger variety of sew-alongs. And I'm excited about it. It's going to be fun. Patty, I just received email from Teresa on her new fabric. It's coming. It's adorable. Yeah, Bright Stars. It's beautiful. No, tape measure. I'm there. Aren't they fun? They're so fun. Let me know if you need help with something that I can do from distance. Thank you, Jude. I will. I for sure will. Okay, so B dots. I need to order this next week. So I'm giving you the PSA, the Happy Little Stitch Shop PSA, that if you are interested in any of the things from B dots, please be sure to get your reservation in so I can include you in my order quantities. So a Dot-tastic collection It's fabulous. And this, so Lori shared during the new release party, these, you know how she normally does her backgrounds on cloud? These backgrounds are on latte. Isn't that kind of exciting? I'm a little, I might be a little too excited about that, but I think, oh, latte is fabulous. There's the cheater print. And then here is the quilted witch. My little one, oh my gosh, you guys. I showed her. Oh, it has rabbits. It's like a new one that's coming, Patty, not the Bright Stars one. That's gonna be lovely. I love her little artistic rabbits. Oh, Patty, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that one now. Okay, so the quilted witch, you guys, my little one has kind of fallen in love with this. I showed her once the storyboard arrived, I showed it to her to get her review of the quilted witch, and she loved it. Her actual word that she used when she saw it, she said, "It's perfect." And I said, "It is perfect. Why do you think it's perfect?" Or something like that. And she said, I said, "What's your favorite part?" Or whatever. And she said, "This." I said, "Oh, you like the colorful dress." Yes. And she said, "It's a witch." And I said, "Yeah, it is." And she said, "And there's a cat. And she's on a broomstick. And normally witches wear all black." And I said, "I know, this is like a happy, colorful witch." And so she really, really liked it. So I'm trying to figure out, I need to look. It might be something that maybe we can't do right away. I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out how to fit this into my life as a sew along for Happy Little Stitch Shop, because I'm now really wanting to make it for her. And so, and it would be fun to host a sew along for it. So I'm trying to figure out how we can do that. But this is the Quilted Witch, and it's a quilt kit, and the reservation is in the shop. And it is out there for you to reserve. This one is the Paper Hearts quilt kit, and it's in the shop, ready for you to reserve it if you are interested. Sherry, I love stories with your little one. Angela, she seems like such a doll. She is kind of a little doll. And then we have some more Be Vintage applique quilts that we are offering up as kits as well. So this one is Vintage Strawberries, and it's in the shop, ready to reserve. Then we have Vintage applique in the shop, ready to reserve. Vintage Flower Baskets in the shop, ready to reserve. And my favorite, which you guys has sent me on a little bit of down a rabbit hole for teapots, is vintage teapots. I have always had a thing for teapots. I cannot quite explain it. I do drink tea, but I don't drink it a ton, but I love teapots. And this quilt kit sent me down a rabbit hole of shopping for teapots. Why? I don't know. But I am probably going to make this sometime in my future as well. Margaret, I'm hoping that will come out as a cross stitch quilted witch. I know. Be perfect Halloween. And when does she normally release? Is it October? I think it's October. Yeah, she normally releases one in October. It could be perfect timing. So fingers crossed. Hello, homebody Patty. You've not missed too much. A little bit of an update for Be Vintage. Debbie, it's kind of my favorite. I love it. I love it. I'm a teapot addict also. I don't quite understand it. Like, I don't really get it. But I love teapots. I just do. I just have to accept it. Angela, have you checked out Vintage Junk and Mineral? No. They had a ton of cool stuff, and I've seen a few teapots. See, I walk past these places all the time, and I never go into these places. I need to start going into some of them. Me too. I like the teapots. Me too. Teapot wacko here too. What is it? What is it about teapots? I don't really get it. I can't understand it. Like, it's not super logical. I don't know, but I love it. And then a bunch of these notions from B Dots I have online. It will show that it's sold out, but that's so that you can click the notify me button if you want any of them. And then it will help me to know what kind of quantities to order for that. So B Dots, I will be ordering next week. So please be sure you reserve anything that you're interested in. And then I'm not going to share this one, but Hometown is Lori's next full collection, not a basics collection, but her full collection. Uh, that's coming in July. So this one I'm super excited about too. And all the reservations for Hometown are online as well. I think I'm buying So Simple Shapes just for the I know, it's so cute. I love it. Having tea or coffee is comforting. I love coffee mugs. I kind of love mugs too. We have so many mugs. It's ridiculous. Me and my granddaughter have tea parties. She's 11. Have done that since she was 2. We do that with our kids too. We actually got when Dee was little, we got this little small tea set. I think it's supposed to be a doll tea set, but we use it for real. It's like porcelain. I don't know if it's porcelain. I think it's what's the other stuff called? That's not porcelain. That just normal stuff is normal dishes are made out of. But it's this cute little thing and it has little tiny cups and saucers. And so we have pictures from when the kids are little of my husband and I sitting there having our teeny tiny tea party with our girls. And then at Christmas time, we always have a family tea party. We have like a Christmas teapot and we get that out with little Christmas cups and saucers. And that's one of our advent calendar activities is we have a tea party. And the kids always get really excited about it because I pretend that we are at like a British restaurant or a British cafe. And so I break out my British accent. And they laugh at me because they say my accent is horrible, but I pretend that I'm the waitress and I'm coming around, I'm giving everybody little spot of tea, and I speak in this British accent, and my kids just get the biggest kick out of it. Ceramic, yes, thank you. So tea parties are fun. Teapots bring me back to childhood tea parties with miniature china. Teapot and teacups given me as a birthday gift. It felt so grown up and elegant. The thing that I think is really attractive, I keep saying I need to try to remember to just sit down and have a cup of tea every day. I think there are some health benefits to it, which interest me. But the other thing that is draws me to it is that you're just kind of sitting down and slowing down for like 20-30 minutes. Just sit down, calm down and slow down for a little bit in the day. Just take a break in the day. That sounds really divine to me right now. Like just have a cup of tea, just stop running, stop moving from one thing to the next and just have a breath. Take a breather. Have a cup of tea. So there's comfort in it for me of like just relax for a minute and then get back to it. That's kind of appealing. It's appealing to me. Is Hometown applique? So it is, Arlene. This quilt right here is applique. It's applique and piecing, so it's a little bit of a mixture of both. But part of this collection is the Hometown quilt seeds, and these are all pieced. And it's a block of the month that Happy Little Stitch Shop is offering, so you can reserve your spot in the shop for Hometown quilt seeds if you want to do a pieced home quilt. And then Lori is doing a setting. She's doing a YouTube video for all of these blocks and how to finish it. It's going to be turned into a quilt. So Hometown Quilt Seeds quilt. I'm pretty excited about it. So this will be lots of fun to do. I'm excited to do both. And the same with the applique. I think this one is lovely. And I love houses. And I love trees. And each of these houses, you can see there's a little teacup on top of that one. It's the teacup house. I love it. I love, love, love it. I get those too. I've graduated to a larger set now. Yes, yes. Not with my little one though, but with when we do one with everybody, it's got to be a larger set. I hope so. Sheila, you're having tea now? Sharon, and don't forget a snack with that cup of tea. So true. Yeah. When we do our tea party, we have a little treat with it for sure. Okay. So those are my updates for all of those collections. And then I wanted to give you guys a heads up that we went through the new release party last week. Lighthearted by Camille Raskelli. Reservations for this are in the shop based on what you guys had requested during the new release party. So for Lighthearted, we have this kit available in the shop. This is a boxed kit featuring the Lighthearted collection by Camille Raskelli. It's called a Lighthearted Adore. It finishes at 84 by 84 and it comes in a boxed kit. And this one is being used for the Stitch Pink quilt along that Moda does each year. This is going to be the quilt that is used for the Stitch Pink quilt along. And Camille is leading the quilt along for it through her Instagram and stuff like that. So if you want this Adore quilt kit, it's right there. That's how it looks. You can reserve it in the shop at happylittlestitchshop.com. We also have out there for Lighthearted the Fat Quarter Bundle for reservation. And I think maybe a half yard bundle as well. And then the other collection that I quick got online, I took a breather from cutting and got it online quick. I focused on the ones that are coming soon because both Lighthearted and Bountiful Blooms by Sherry and Chelsea are due to arrive in September, which means that I will likely need to order them soon. Like I'll probably get notification very soon that like I need to order them in a week or something like that. So I want to give you guys time to be able to reserve the stuff that you want. Again, so that it can be included in my ordering numbers. So Bountiful Blooms is the next collection coming in September from Sherry and Chelsea. And they have a ton of gorgeous quilt kits for this collection. So for this collection, we have the Fat Quarter Bundle in the shop for reservation. We have the Half Yard Bundle in the shop for reservation. This collection is really, it's really beautiful. It's really, really pretty. We have this one, which is called Hello Fall. That quilt kit is in the shop for reservation. This one is called Maple Sky Remix. It's actually, the one that's on the shop is the actual quilt. This one is just a mini, but it's a quilt, so it has a border. So Maple Sky Remix quilt kit is in the shop for reservation. We have Flower Shop quilt kit and table runner. It will be one kit to be able to do both. So the quilt kit and table runner reservation for Flower Shop is in the shop for reservation. That's out there. And we also have another one that's actually not even in the catalog. It's called Upbeat. When you try to type quickly, Bountiful. Okay, so we have the Fat Quarter Bundle, the Half Yard Bundle, the Flower Shop, Hello Fall, Maple Sky, and then Upbeat looks like this. And this one is in the shop for reservation as well. All of these are from Bountiful Blooms by Sherry and Chelsea. Due to arrive in September. Reservations are in the shop for you to grab sooner rather than later. Okay, and then I have just a few more things to share with you. Number one, Scrappiness is Happiness. We have a bunch of these books in the shop. The Scrappiness is Happiness. Lori is doing a sew along right now. Scrappiness is Happiness sew along that is going on right now through her Instagram / YouTube. Some of the videos are on her YouTube as well. And so I know for sure that there are going to be some of these quilts that we are going to work through as sew alongs with Happy Little Stitch Shop. We're going to work through them little by little, toss in a sew along here, toss in a sew along there. But this is definitely a book that you will want to have on your quilty bookshelf. So I saw it on my way out the door today. I said, oh, I should grab that and just share it with you guys again because I haven't in a while. So Scrappiness is Happiness by Lori Holt. This is her latest quilting book, and it is in the shop, ready to ship. Cindy, hello. Am I doing fat quarter bundles for Deck the Halls by Liberty Fabrics? I've missed some recent videos. I do not have those out there for reservation. Let me know if you would like me to try to get you one, and I can look into it and see if they're available or if I can still snag some for you. So just send me an email and let me know, and I can check into it on my end. And then if I am not able to, then I can get back to you and let you know so you can still grab one somewhere. Okay, next thing I want to share with you guys, bench pillow kits of the month. This is a subscription that we are offering, a pillow kit of bench pillow kit of the month subscription that we're offering for 2023. And I have a few spaces that have opened up in our club. So I'm letting you guys know if you are interested in joining the bench pillow kit of the month. We are on month 3. I think this is the 3rd month. And the reservation is open in the shop. So you can go out and snag your reservation if you are interested. And then I will send you an invoice for the first 3 pillow kits and get those out the door and ship them to you. And then after that, you will be on the same schedule as everybody else, which is 1 pillow kit a month through the end of the year. So 12 total pillow kits. So when you reserve your spot, you're signing up for 12 pillow kits to be doled out monthly. I don't think so, Arlene. Not that I have heard. That could always change. I might not know that that's happening, and maybe it is going to happen, but I have not heard that that's happening. So I don't think it is. I don't think so. But this one's Lori's. I can't remember the other 2 that have shipped. Who they were. I don't remember exactly. One was the April one, so it had kind of an Easter theme. And then the next one was May, so it had pretty flowers on it. And then this one is for June, and it's called Beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. All pieced, but oh my gosh, look how pretty that pillow is. Look how pretty it is. Just unshoveling snow. Oh my goodness, Stacy. So I hope that you guys will join our Pillow Kit of the Month program. Reservation is open in the shop for right now. So go snag your spot while you can. And Bev is sewing up these little kits. She joined our club, Beverly McCullough. And so she is going to be sewing up these cute pillow kits, it's going to be fun. I can't wait to watch her sew those up. Okay, 2 more things. This cool little tool has just arrived in the shop and is now listed online. I think I shared it with you last time, but it wasn't listed online yet. But it is now online. This is called a binding holder. So you can make up binding ahead of time, and instead of like rolling it up or just putting it someplace and letting it get all wrinkly and stuff, you can put it on this little churn dash binding holder. You slide it through there and then you wrap it around neatly, and it keeps your binding nice and neat. That's what it looks like. It's by Riley Blake Designs. It's called the Churn Dash Binding Holder, and it's now in the shop at happylittlestitchshop.com. The tutorial for what, Stacy? For the binding holder? Is that what you're talking about? And then the other new little fun thing in the shop is called the binding board. So this is the quilted binding board. And the idea behind it, I believe Riley Blake Designs has a tutorial on their YouTube channel. But the idea behind it is with it, you put the pins through the board and then you slide your binding easily through as you iron it to make lots of binding very efficiently and neatly without having to, you know how when you're doing the binding and you have to like fold it and iron it and fold it and iron it. Well, the idea behind this is because you're using these pins and you are feeding the binding through, it makes it much more efficient and keeps it more even for you. So this is the quilted binding board from Riley Blake Designs. And like I said, I think you can check if you want to see that in action. You can check out Riley Blake Designs YouTube channel and see, get a visual of how that works. Yes, the binding holder. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the idea of it. And then it has a little hole here so that you can hang it up. Like if you have a pegboard in your studio or if you have a place to be able to hang stuff, you can hang it up so that you have just binding waiting there for you, all prepped and ready to go. Are the pillow kits all inclusive, backing included? They are not. They don't include backing. The smaller pillow kits did include backing, but these bench pillow kits do not. The backing is available separately. Yeah, the pattern fabric for pillow top and binding. The bench pillow finishes at 16 by 38. Backing available separately. Can that be used as a portable ironing board? It sure can, yeah. Yep, it's an ironing board as well as a binding board. So yes, it can be used as a small ironing board. Does that work differently than the binding holders? No idea what they're called. Most look like icing tips to me. The binding board? Is that what you're asking, Stacy? Yeah, so the idea is you put your binding together on here, you iron it on here, and then you put it on the binding holder. So step one, making your binding using this fun kit. And then step two, your binding is made and you put it on the binding holder until it's needed, until you're ready to use it. So that's what I have for you guys today. Do you guys have any questions about anything? You're welcome, Cindy. Lori uses them to make her stems. Oh, the bias tape makers. That's what you're asking about. These. Hold on. These are bias tape makers. So yes, different than the binding board. These things. So for these, you use these to make like the stems here, the stems over there, or we used a bigger one to make the top to this. That pot. So these are bias tape makers, not binding. You're welcome. Ooh, you're welcome. But yeah, all different sizes depending on how big or small you need to make your bias tape. You guys look at what popped up in this popped up in my memories today. Little bibs. I used to make so many of those. Oh my gosh. And I got back into it when I was expecting my little one. I actually said, I'm not going to make any more bibs. I'm just going to go buy them at the store. I spent so much time at the sewing machine making so many bibs when my 5 older ones were all little. We had so many bibs. And I was like, I'm gonna buy them. I'm not gonna make them. I went to the store and I bought a bunch and they leaked right through. Like it would either slide off of it because it was made out of vinyl or it would leak right through. And they kept pulling them off because all of them are Velcro. It was driving me crazy. And so I was like, I have to make more bibs because these are the best. They work the best. There's no leaking, there's no pulling them off. So I had this picture of a little bib that I must have made for her. Little Winnie the Pooh one. Oh, those are the best bibs though, for sure. Susie. I know I love this little jar. I got it on Amazon. You can get a bunch of ball mason jars, these little ones on Amazon. So I got this on there. You're welcome, Stacy. Do you have the 1/4 inch bias tape maker? I do not yet, but it is in transit to me. I just got a shipment notification today. So I will have the 1/4 inch bias tape maker in stock probably, I would say maybe late next week by the time it arrives. As soon as it gets here, all I have to do is put it in stock. So be sure you click the notify me button. So as soon as I restock it in the system, then you'll get an email letting you know that it's back in stock. But I would say it should arrive late next week, probably, because I just got shipment notification today. So it's coming. Are the bench pillow kits piecing? Yes. I can't guarantee that all of them are pieced ones. Sometimes there are applique ones that are thrown in there. This one in particular that I showed you today, that's pieced. Super cute. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, Susie. So today's was a little bit short, but that's because I gotta get back to the shop and cut. So I knew today was gonna be a little bit shorter. Next week my kids have spring break, and so I would like to not have too much of that taken up by being obsessed with kit cutting and finishing that up. So I'm trying to make a big push right now in hopes of getting the bulk of it done before spring break so we can fit in some fun stuff. My little one said to me, "When can we do something fun?" It's just been go, go, go lately with stuff that's going on with kids or just, life. It just gets busy sometimes. And she's like, "When can we do something fun?" I said, "Well, let me get through cutting these kits. Then maybe we can have a celebration." And she was like, "Okay." So now every day it's like, "Are you cutting kits still?" Yes. I made the mistake. I spoke too soon. I should have dragged it out a little bit and then said something to her when I was closer to being done. So we're getting close though. It's coming. Trey, I have my stuffed quilted throw pillows from Bethlehem. I can cut. Oh, well, that's nice. Thank you, Angela. Do something fun. Then you will hit the floor running. I hope so. So, you guys have a great rest of your week. And I will see you on Monday for FlossTube. And I will see you on Thursday for Quilting Live. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel and Facebook and Instagram, all of those things. And I will see you again next week. Have a fabulous weekend, you guys. Have a really, really good weekend. And we'll see you again soon. Happy stitching. Take care.